Hi, thank you for joining me. Today I would like to demonstrate how to prep your painting or artwork for hanging on the wall. So what you'll need is some type of painting or artwork. Of course, this is framed. You need some eyelets. You need some form of a ruler or measuring table work. You need some wire. This is a twisted wire. It's not really heavy gauge because the painting is very small. You need you can use a small rotary tool, hand drill, or in this case, I'm just going to use the drill bit itself, a pencil, and wire cutters. So let's begin. Place your artwork. Use a nice clean paper so that it doesn't damage your artwork. Place your artwork face down. The rule of thumb is do not go any lower than 1/3 from the top. So make sure you're at the top and not the bottom or the side. This framed artwork is 11 1/4 in height. So I'm going to divide it in thirds, would be not quite 4, so I'm going to stick with the 3 inches. So I'm just going to go 3 inches down from the very top, 3 inches down, and place a mark on both sides. Hopefully you can see that here. I placed the first mark here. This one was a little too large. I decided I wanted it too far down. I decided I wanted to go with 3 instead of 4. So place it down 3 inches. And I also like to come to the side and go about halfway down. It's an 1.5 inches deep. And so I'm going to go about the halfway mark there and place a semi sort of X or cross. Not sure if you can see it. Then what I do is take the drill bit and place it on that point and just turn it clockwise. It doesn't have to be all the way in. And the one reason why I chose to go with just using the drill bit by the drill, I have a small hand rotary tool, which last time I punctured through the side. It's really quick if you use the drill, but you have the unfortunate accidents that could happen. So I've already put one in. It's somewhat crooked, but once you do the little hole, it's not deep. I like to hold my hand on here so that I can also use my fingers to steady the eyelet when I put it in. So I'm doing 2 things. I'm holding the piece steady, and I'm also using my fingers here to brace the eyelet so that it catches. Press down with a little pressure while turning the eyelet clockwise, and it will catch. You'll feel it when it catches. Once it catches, you can keep turning it until it's at a depth that you are comfortable with. Remember, this is going to hang on the wall. You may move it a couple of times. You want to make sure it's in deep enough so that it does not loosen or fall out. It gets a bit tight. Sorry about that. So this side is a little crooked, and I'm just going to flip it to the side, because if you turn it, if you have this side down, you're able to press in with a little force rather than trying to move it towards the side. Each eyelet has an opening this opening here. If you don't have it horizontal, make sure that you end with the opening of the eyelet down. And the reason you want it down is because the wire is going to hang and pull upward. I'm going to turn this, attempt to turn this one more time. There. And so they're in there. That stray mark, I can erase those. The eyelets are in. Now what you like to do is unwind a bit of it, the wire, thread it through one eyelet, and then through the other one. You want, I like to have about, that's about 2 inches. You probably don't need that much wire here, about 2 inches, but I like to have about 2 inches, give or take. With your, holding this piece taut, take your thumb or your finger and pull it up to just inside the frame, not up here. You don't want it outside the frame. When it hangs on the wall, you want everything to be hidden in the back, so pull it up to just the top of the frame, then bend this side over. Wire cutters and trim it to about the same width as the other side. Now, what you do is make it really neat and just twist the loose end over the piece that will hang. Continue twisting it until you reach the end. Some people twist this really loose. If that's what you desire, you can do that, but I like it to look professional. Be very careful that wire will stick. And so what I like to do is you can either trim the excess off or take some needle nose pliers and go around with it. And then on this side, do the same thing. Put it pretty close to where the eyelet is. And keep twisting it. You don't want to bunch it up where it's on top of, the wire's on top of itself, but you don't want it too loose. Straight edges, trim off. There you have it. It's ready to hang. Until next time, thank you for joining me.